To remain updated with the latest business news, click on the bell icon.
As soon as you look at this phone, I'm going to talk about the external bit, but what's impressed me about it at first sight is the fact that it's coming with Android 12 out of the box. But there's a catch. There's a lot of stuff that comes with the phone, and that sort of is a bummer, especially when I'm a fan of stock Android, or if you're using iOS, you're not used to so many apps out there. The good news though, it's not like a Samsung phone where you have apps which you cannot delete. So if you don't like the bloatware or all the unnecessary apps that it's come with, just go like that, click on this app and hit uninstall, and just like that, a snappy Android phone. How is it snappy? That's because of the processor. Alright, this comes with the Media Tek Dimensity 925G processor, which we're seeing on a lot of phones in this mid-range nowadays, and it's quite snappy and it does the job, which also means it might be decent for gaming and for imaging, and there's a lot of things when it comes to imaging on this phone. But it also comes with dual stereo speakers, Dolby Atmos, and frankly we were quite impressed with the sound on the phone. Let's talk about the camera, because that is something that makes this phone kind of interesting at this price point in the mid-range. The phone comes with a 50 megapixel primary camera, 119 degree super wide camera, a 4 centimeter macro camera if you're into macro shots, and of course it comes with OIS plus EIS. Another feature on this phone, and a lot of these types of phones that I really like, is the fact that it comes with a dual camera mode. So when I actually click on that mode, this dual view mode is not a gimmick. It's quite an interesting feature, and a lot of Chinese manufacturers are now introducing this in their phones. You can also zoom in to the subject if you want, and you can come back out. So it's quite a cool thing for vlogging, and I hope that iPhones finally introduce this as a standard feature on their camera. Also, when you're holding it, it's really light, and I think that's good because I'm quite used to these Pro Max like phones which are very, very heavy. And sometimes as a secondary phone, when I'm using an Android device, I can't always use a Galaxy Fold or one of the bigger, clunkier phones. I prefer these lighter ones. I've been using the Samsung S21 FE, and very soon, I'm sure there's going to be a new iteration to that, which I'm going to enjoy. But these phones at around 180-82 grams, well, they seem about right to hold and to use as a secondary device as well. Not only is this phone really light, it's also quite slim. And the only concern is that it's got this glossy glass back. And I've had some of these phones in the past, even the OnePlus phones which used to have these, and sometimes they cannot escape a fall, and I think that might be concerning. But for now it looks sturdy. The good thing about Chinese manufacturers is that, well, they give you these covers out of the box, and I know it's a small thing, but as soon as you get a phone and you spend some money on it, this is very reassuring to have these covers until you invest in a bigger one or a heavier one. It also comes with the scratch guard that's already installed by the company when it comes out of the box in the retail box. And this, of course, comes with the charger and the adapter. And this is no ordinary one. Of course, this is what Realme calls Super Dart charging. What that essentially means, this comes with Super Dart 60 watts and Dart 30 watts, of course. That's standard charging. But what the company is saying is 0 to 100% charging in 44 minutes. And that's decent for a phone at this price range. If they're giving you reverse charging because of this glass back, that is also a feature that I'm very interested in. But there are small knickknacks and small things that they've done in terms of innovation, which is why perhaps Realme is really taking long strides and capturing a big pie out of the Indian smartphone market. For one, this is not just an in-display fingerprint scanner. This, my friends, is also, and I know Samsung did this a while ago and then they junked the idea, but I find it fascinating. This is also a heart rate sensor. I'll tell you how it works. You actually click on the heart rate measurement tool, and then you have to gently place your finger on the fingerprint sensor. And what I'm going to do at the same time is, we have, of course, the Garmin watch over here. So what we should do is, let's check what my heart rate is here, and it's quite high at this point. And I press this button for 10 seconds and get your heart rate. And there you go. Both devices are giving us nearly the same heart rate measurement. So I think this is ingenious because this is almost the same technology of the sensors which is on your smartwatches or your fitness trackers under 4,000-5,000 rupees as well. So why can't we do it this way as well and make one device the holistic health and fitness device for you? Maybe if you don't own a smartwatch. Now, it's got this vibrant 90 Hz, 6.4-inch AMOLED display. It comes with 5G, but these are all small things that are happening in the segment anyways. Where's the innovation that comes in? One was that heart rate sensor. Full marks to you, Realme, for that. And the second thing, that a phone at this price point, in the sub 25,000 rupee category, hopefully, comes with Android 12 out of the box. That is a game changer for me. I'll tell you small things that really work for it. Now, all Android 12 phones have to match the theme in terms of icons with the particular wallpaper or theme that you select. What I mean by that is, if you actually click on this phone, go on the wallpaper and select maybe a blue colored wallpaper like this one. Then you apply it, and you apply it to obviously the home and lock screens. And based on Android 12 and Google's new Material U design language, everything on this phone will take a similar color scheme. If I change this to a green, I could choose from a green color palette. I mean, we do it on our sets all the time. If you can do it on your phone, it'll liven things up and keep them lively for a longer time. So full marks again to Realme for that. Now, to become the number 2 smartphone brand in India in a matter of years, a couple of years, such a cluttered market at that too, they have to have done something right, and all of us at Tech Today have been very curious about Realme, and I've just been trying to analyze the business case of this phone and Realme and the other product lineup, and how have they done this? This has been in the past couple of years during a pandemic. This has obviously been amidst a chip shortage. They've managed production, their partnerships, software, largely with Android 12 now, and of course with their hardware as well, giving you some sort of innovation at every price point. And I think that's what Realme's done right. And we at Tech Today will be watching very, very keenly with bated breath at what Realme does next.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.